Well, this is it. 2022 is about to come to a close. I don't really know how to feel, in all honesty. It was a very good year and a very bad one at the same time. As a good year, it was a great year for the channel. I'm up to nearly 200 subscribers, which makes me very, very happy. My videos have been getting really high viewership in the upper hundreds to sometimes thousands of views. And I've upgraded the channel a lot more than I thought I would. But at the same time, I've been a bit of a mess emotionally. Not only did I have a really rough breakup, but also a really hard time mentally with stuff I am not going to be getting into at all, due to privacy and due to my own mental health. I've spent the last 9 months in complete anguish, in complete pain, with the only saving grace pretty much being you guys and films and friends. Friends that support this channel. You know who you are if you know me personally and you support this channel. So what do I expect from the new year? In all honesty, I have no clue what to expect from the new year. It may come off as a surprise, but this year I had a lot of high hopes for being good. And yes, well, it was better than the 2 years we were stuck in the pandemic, although if 2020 hadn't have happened, then I wouldn't be here recording this video in front of you guys and talking about how rough my life has been. So I guess that's one good thing to come out of 2020 for me, was starting this thing up. It was better than pandemic years, except for that part. But it was not easier, per se. It was probably harder, I would even go as far to say. I mean, don't look at me. I'm not the only one who had drama. Tons of people had drama. And there's not much else I can say about that. Not much at all. But the thing is, and it's important that I say this, I work through a ton of crap, a ton of pain, and it's because of you guys. And I made that clear back in June when I made that video thanking all of y'all for supporting me, sticking with me through the most difficult of times in my life. Probably the most difficult times I've had since I was about 6 years old. Again, I'm not going to get into that because, for one, I personally, first, I don't want to. Second off, it's my personal business, so, like, even if I did, then, you guys would, like, know my entire deep, dark secrets. So, I'm not going to say it. Only a few people know. But that's because I've trusted them to tell them. But other people, I haven't told. Because it's my business, and I decide what to do with it. One of the few things, though, that kept me from breaking completely, losing my sanity, losing everything I knew in a snap, was making videos for you guys. I've been making videos for over 2 years now. It's crazy to think how far I've come from an 8th grader who was bored emailing these videos to his friends to being moderately watched. If you really want to know my thoughts again, then just watch the video I made back in June of this year. You'll hear it. This has been the craziest thing I've done, the most risky thing I've done. The fact that I had the guts to post these videos on the internet where I know that there are some people that can make fun of you. I have been made fun of. I'm not praised left and right. I have been made fun of. Sometimes by people who just decide it's funny to post naughty links in the description. I pointed that out before, and it has happened. Or people that decide that it is okay to belittle others. But a lot of you really do seem to care about the stuff I work on, so that gives me motivation to continue going throughout 2023 and onwards. You're probably wondering why I didn't do You're probably wondering why I didn't do a best and worst of movies list of this year. Well, the reason I didn't is because, well, I've been a lot more busy with watching stuff than I have watching older stuff for the show than I have been newer stuff for honest reviews and for current statuses of stuff I've watched. If you want a quick rundown, I guess my favorite films of the year, The Batman. It was actually the first honest review I posted. Honest reviews are coming back. Don't worry. I know I said that a lot, but I've just been trying to find out which one I should actually post first. I think I'm gonna start with Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick because it's been a long time since I've published an honest review. I think the last honest review I made was 6 months ago for Jurassic World Dominion, which is kind of crazy to think that it's that far away. But The Batman was great. Top Gun Maverick was absolutely amazing. Seriously. I really liked Babylon. That was actually the last movie I saw in 2022. I saw it 2 nights ago, December 29th. At the time I'm obviously recording this video, December 29th, 2 nights ago. And there's Lightyear. I really like that one. I know it's not entirely the best praise, but I liked it. I saw it and I liked it. You can watch the Movie Central episode on it. Whatever. What else did I see? Beast, The Woman King, The Northman. A lot of the movies that aren't like big blockbusters, but those were good. Those 3 that I just listed were really good. And then I also saw the 3 Marvel movies. I think my favorites out of the Marvel films that came out this year was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I really thought that movie had a lot of artistic value within it, and it was super, super well done in my eyes. If you want to hear my thoughts on Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, watch my review on it. I didn't watch all the MCU TV shows. I know I've promised that I'm going to review the MCU TV shows. I've so far only reviewed WandaVision, but my thoughts on that are super dated because that show is nearly 2 years old at this point. But as soon as I watch Miss Marvel, because I only watched the first episode, and as soon as I finish She-Hulk, and I watch Werewolf by Night, and see, there's a lot of Marvel stuff that I've been kind of falling behind with because it's kind of not great. Thor: Love and Thunder, I think that's a movie that gets worse the more I think about it, but Black Panther: Wakanda Forever I do think is really good. As far as bad movies go, there were only 3 I watched this year. All 3 of which actually I told you about in my reviews. 2 honest reviews and then 1 Movie Central video. Morbius. I know the memes are a thing. I recorded my honest review before I actually even knew about the memes. Actually, believe it or not. And then there's the Ice Age Adventures of Bug Wild, which I watched almost a year ago. What the heck? Why is time flying by so fast? And Turning Red. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I don't really care. I didn't see as many movies as I did last year, which is why I wasn't able to put together a cohesive list for best and worst. I mean, I have like a top 7 best at most, whereas with last year I had a ton of good stuff that I watched. And then for worst, I had 5 movies that really disappointed me. Well, Jungle Cruise was only on there because it was a disappointing film. Although if I went back into that list now, then the Injustice film would definitely be on that list because it was not a good movie. And I watched it recently. As you know, I'm a huge DC fan, so I got my Batman shirt on. Batman. So I did go ahead and watch a few new DC animated films. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, so what's going to be new for 2023? I think I'm going to make a predictions list for the movies just like I did last year. I mean, this year. It's still 2022, again, as I'm recording this, because I always do like a sort of last video of the year sort of thing to wrap up this year in reflection. So for new next year, I have a blue screen backdrop. So you're going to be seeing a transition from animation to live action videos. So I will be playing my character from Movie Central, and yeah. Also, we're going to be changing locations because, again, as I said in a video earlier this year, this house is not mine. It's a rental, and we're getting our house currently fixed. So as soon as we're ready to go back in, we're going to go back in, and we'll be done with this location permanently. So yeah, it was kind of weird with that whole thing. That's a long story. So we're going to be moving back in. I'm going to be trying to make bigger, better videos. I'm going to be making more vlogs. A lot of my friends have actually requested school vlogs. The reason why I didn't do that is because like this channel isn't really reflecting on my personal life. It's reflecting on my interest, which is film. You do get a little bit of my personal life, but it's more related to film. I also plan to get myself out there a lot more. There are a ton of things I wish I could do in my life before I, royally had like some of the worst times of my life this year. I'm just going to try to reinvent myself. It's a new year, it's a new me. So by the time 2023 starts up, you'll see a new me. That starts with this haircut, by the way. Some people may have noticed in the last video I made, which was the video on the importance of film. I'd also would like to announce my crossover with, or collaboration, not crossover, collaboration with fellow YouTuber and one of my only YouTube friends, Total Drama Martin. I will be working with him on a few projects, some of his, and I'm going to approach him about an idea that popped in my head on Christmas. I'm also going to be supporting my friend Ultimate Ike, who makes so many great YouTube videos. So please follow his channel. Just get him as high as I can be. Give him the courage to keep on going. Whatever you can do, do it. So that's about it. And that's a wrap on 2022. Kind of crazy. I remember the beginning of 2022 very, 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 very vividly. I was stuck in my room with COVID, but now we're at the end, stuck in my room making a video for all of you guys and thanking you once again for another great year. We made it this far, and I'm super, super thrilled that we get to continue our journey together.